Hi guys, welcome to my crazy kitchen. So tonight I just wanted to talk to you about a few ways to up your salad game. So if you're trying to eat healthier or lose weight, then you're probably eating salads. But if you don't know how to change up your salads, they can get boring quickly. Now, I love salads and there's a lot of versatility to them. So I wanted to talk to you about a few of my favorite ways to make them a little bit more interesting. So the first thing is change up your salad greens. Mix up your salad mix. So iceberg lettuce, which is what we normally are used to for salads, is not super nutritious. Now, it's not bad for you. It's actually got a really high water content. So, if you're somebody who doesn't love drinking water, it can be good for you in that way. But as far as nutrients and things like that, it's just not all that healthy. So there's a ton of different kinds of lettuces and salads that you can get at the store now that have way more nutrient content to them. So like for us, I've got some red leaf lettuce and some romaine lettuce in here. And then I'm also mixing in some of these power greens, which happen to be on sale, which is like your spinach, arugula, things like that are a little bit darker and leafier. And in general, the excuse me, the ones that are like this, that are a little bit darker in color, they kind of tend to have more nutrients to them. So if you're thinking all healthy, go for something like this. But if that's a little bit harder for you, going like from the iceberg to that, then you can definitely try like an in-between step, like something like a romaine or a red leaf lettuce that tastes a lot more like a traditional iceberg lettuce, but it's still gonna have more nutrients for you than that. Also, make your own dressing. So I have a couple of recipes on my channel for salad dressings. They're really delicious. They're way more delicious than something you can buy in the store in a bottle. Even some of the better, more expensive dressings that you can get, making it homemade is just so much tastier, and you're automatically controlling your ingredients. You can do swaps. I'm planning to make ranch tonight. It's gonna have yogurt in it, so it's automatically healthier for me than something else that I would buy at the store. Also, shred your own cheese, which is what I'll be doing tonight in my food processor. Shredding your own cheese, while it's not the healthiest swap or item in this list, it's still going to be a little bit better for you because pre-shredded cheese does have a starchy coating on the outside of it that makes it basically so it won't clump together. But if you ever remember going to like a salad bar that was really, really good and you loved the salads from there and they just tasted so fresh and good, they probably shredded their own cheese. If you think about it, if the cheese clumps up quite a bit, like it clumps up on the little tongs that they would have in there, it was probably fresh shredded. So it tastes way better and it's a little bit better for you because it doesn't have that extra starchy coating. Now, also, bump up your veggies. So we already know that salads have a lot of veggies in them, but you're probably thinking just raw veggies. There's so much more that you can do with your salads, guys. Yeah, you can definitely get the raw veggies in there like you see me chopping tonight. But I've also got some broccoli in the oven that I'm roasting, and that makes an amazing addition to salads because it gives it more depth. It makes it taste more like a meal because it gives you that savoriness that you get kind of from meat, and it just adds volume to your salad while still being completely healthy, but it adds an extra element that you don't normally get in a salad. You can also do frozen vegetables. My mom loves to put frozen peas on her salad, and I think she just actually keeps them frozen, so it adds another little textural element in there to your salad, so you can try something like that. Also, add acidity. So acidity in salads is really, really great, and you'll most of the time find it in your salad dressings already, like oil and vinegar and Italian dressings and what have you. But maybe you're using a cream-based dressing and you still want some acidity in that salad. Well, you can just add vinegar on top of it, which is what I like to do a lot. Or you can add some acidity from other places, like squeezing a lemon wedge over it. Or another trick from my mom, she loves salads too, by the way. You can also do pickle juice. And it sounds a little bit weird, but I mean, if you love the taste of pickles and you put that pickle juice on there, it instantly gives your salad that pop of pickle juice, and it's really good for you. So all of those things are really good for your body. They kind of up the health ante a little bit. So all of those are great ways to bring up your salad game a little bit. Also, if you're doing a meal salad, consider adding in something that would be a grain. So, like, I really like to use quinoa. You could also do rice, something along those lines, farro or barley. All of those things are going to, just like the roasted broccoli, give you a little bit more substance to your salad and make it more of a meal experience than just maybe like a light lunch experience. So that's, excuse me, something that you can do as well. You can also add an extra protein boost by adding things like canned beans or dried beans that you've rehydrated, of course, chickpeas, roasted chickpeas, or just straight out of the can. You can add hummus in there. That would give you extra protein because, of course, that's pretty much just ground up chickpeas and tahini. You can also add in, what was the other one I was thinking of? Oh, nuts. Of course, nuts. So nuts would give you an extra health boost as well, as also giving you a crunch element. And that's my next tip, is make sure that you're adding a crunch element in, because it really just makes your salad experience a little bit better if you've got something crunchy in there. You kind of want a lot of different textures going on. You got some soft with the cheese, slightly crunchy with the greens, but then you want something real crunchy. And if you're trying to watch your carbs, you might not want that to be croutons. So you could go like with a sunflower seed would be great, or pumpkin seeds, or nuts. Like I said, almonds are great, pecans are great. And if you don't care about the calories, you can do sugared pecans, which are amazing on a salad. And you can also make your own crunch element. So one thing that I really like is the French's fried onions for a crunch, because it's got that oniony taste and it's kind of light, but it's still crunchy. Or like we're going to be making our own croutons. So if you've got little bits of old bread laying around, or if you're like me and you save random bread in the freezer, you can pull that out, dry it out, and make your own croutons with it. So you can do that as well. And I think that is pretty much everything. That's all the tips that I had for you tonight. So hopefully you enjoy those things. Of course, you can add meat onto your salad, or eggs, or what have you. But there's a lot of different ways that you can play around with it. You can switch it up to keep you interested and keep you healthy. Have a good night, guys.